What's going on, my subscribers? Another day in paradise. How was your day? And before you tell me how was your day, please like, subscribe to the channel, please. So, I wanted to come to y'all and ask y'all a question that my wife told me. She said, what music did you like in video games? And I go, man, I've been gaming since the 80s. Who knows? But it took me about 5-10 minutes, and I thought of some songs that kind of paved the way, because I was brought up on hip-hop. So, without further ado, if you know some of these songs, let me know, and we're going to go through them. This is just literally off the top of my head. I know I missed a bunch, but here we go. I remember playing this in my mom's house when I was like the only child. And of course never beat the game, never got all the emeralds, but that's another story. But I remember playing this stage. Well, before I got to this stage, I remember they would show that as the game is playing on its own, and I would see this stage, and I'm thinking, I gotta get better at this game so I can get to this stage just to hear this music. And to all these years later, I still remember the stage. Me personally, don't tell nobody, Sonic was more appealing to me than Mario. Oh, can we get past the stars, please? Finally. I wonder, to the people who they picked to do the music for these video games, did they think it was that important? Will people be more influenced by the music or by the game and the character? To me, it was both. Alright, we're moving on to the next one. Alright, anybody in the comments, did you ever get all the emeralds? I never did. Never. To this day, I'm not going back and play that game. I'm just not. I'm over. It's one of my childhood failures. When you're the only child and you playing the game that has no saves, you make it through your childhood because you got something to do. So, hearing stuff like this, like I said, I was brought up on hip-hop, and I slowly started to transition out of that. And before you know it, it was EDM all the way. So in New Orleans, that's all we had was hip-hop.
Hey, girl, you look good, want to back that thing.
Little kid. Now hold up. I know you ain't just do that. Now if you know your mama would have saw you do that, you know what she would have did. So anyways, a couple of these songs, it was like hip hop, this little trancey type music. Speaking of which, Sega, if you ever see this video, bring back Vector Man. Somebody, we bringing everything else back. Streets of Rage, Sonic, what's another one? Oh, there's so many coming back. Double Dragon, that was another one. Since we're going like bring back the old school stuff, bring Vector Man back. Anybody beat this game? I beat this game. That last boss was hard. Y'all remember that boss? He was fighting like a big old hurricane. Oh, you know what I forgot to put in here in my little list? It was a Turtles game. What was it? Turtles in Time? I think it was a Turtles in Time game. There was a couple songs in there, a couple stages I like too, but I think it was called Neon Knight Riders. Yeah, that was the name of the stage. Oh, love that one, but I don't have it in my list. Alright, let's move on. Does anybody remember Ridge Racing? I believe it was on the PSP. I never played it, but back then when the PSP was hot, you know, I was broke back then. So a lot of people had it, and they say the game was good and the music was good, but I never saw it. But I just remember this song from the game. So we're gonna sit back and enjoy it a little bit. When you can bring disco back and put some flair to it. So that's pretty much the whole song. It just kind of loops. So we're gonna move on and go to something else. If you talk about music and video games, you cannot forget about Third Strike. Who's your favorite character in the Street Fighter series? For me, will always be Ken. Don't like Ryu, never like Ryu. I just don't. I know he's the front cover of everything, but Ken was always my favorite. He catches your eye, you know, especially in this game. He comes off as like, you know, to me, he's like, he's cocky, and he just knows that he's good, you know. And Ryu, he was just always just kind of dull to me. He just, you know, where's the next fight and he moves on with his little backpack. And yes, I did see what Daigo did to parry, Chun-Li's parry, Chun-Li parries special moves. Didn't know that was possible, but well, let me say this: I knew it was possible, but I could never pull it off. So to this day, that's like, I wish I was there to see it, you know. All right, but we gonna move on to the next song. Now in Street Fighter, I was never a Balrog fan, but I loved Dudley. I did. I love his moveset. I love the stage. I love his fighting stance, and of course the song rap. I'm playing it right now, you know. Okay, am I the only one who, like, you know, going to like a gaming convention and like put a bunch of video game music on his, you know, on your iPod or whatever, and like listen to video game music all the way there? Because I did that multiple times. Me, my wife, and my best friend. I'm like, what songs you like? What songs you like? Oh, I like this song. Oh, Albert, don't forget that song. So I do that. I haven't done it in a while though. Alright, let's move on. You know I had to bring up Dance Dance Revolution. So many songs that you could pick, but this was one of the ones that I loved. I remember I was in the arcade and I met a DJ, and he was like, DDR got him into DJing because he loved the music so much. I remember when I played this song so much I triple A'd it. Okay, I'm lying. I didn't triple A it, okay? I barely got a double A, okay, back then. But this is my jam. Different genres, they just further and further push me away to hip-hop. Now, do I listen to some? Very few. Not the people I used to listen to. But I'm more into, you know, EDM, you know, drum and bass, that type of thing. That's kind of where I'm at. Anything that's chill, you know, that's mostly where I am. So, how far did it push me away? Well, as you can see, through my Amazon Music, I got 1,000 songs, and I want 1,000 more. That's sad, ain't it? Alright, so Can I name every person album that I have in here? Absolutely not. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna scroll down my list. Alright, got 256 albums. So let's scroll down and see all who I have. Maybe you might have some of them. And of course, if you like this music, if you look in the left hand corner, that's the name of the song and the album it came from. So it's on Amazon, go get it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make it easy for you. I'm gonna put the link down in the description. And that's another thing we're gonna do on this channel. I believe that, you know, when you turn on the radio, it's the same music. You know, there's a lot of artists I don't think that get their due. You know, it may be hard for them to break through. And if I find a good song or a whole album that's great, I'm gonna let y'all know about it. I know my fingers are getting tired, but we're gonna keep scrolling through. Oh, you know I had to put Streets of Rage in there. You can also find it on Amazon. And no, Amazon didn't, you know, pay for me to say that. I'm just letting you know that's where I buy my music from. And that's where I get a bunch of my music from. But if Amazon wants to pay me, you can find me. Alright, that's it. That's the end of my list. I hope y'all saw some of the artists that I have. Maybe you have some of them. I don't know. Or maybe you always wonder, oh man, who are they? What they sound like, you know? Albert, can you let me hear a few samples? You know? So, like, comment, subscribe again, and maybe we'll have Music Fridays when you get off from work. And we'll just jam out to a song. Because I like to, again, something like this, I can turn on the AC, sit on my couch, and just chill out. That's what kind of mood this song puts me in. So, anyways, I'll see y'all next time. Thank you for watching.